Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the inaugural Vina StarHeart CS series. So today we'll be playing the standard format.
Yeah, the Battle Spirit standard format. That will
Yeah,
be
all new standard format. Yeah. So, joining me right now is Wilson, former Malaysian champion, and I'm Mark, coming right here at Hobby Base.
Yeah.
Right. So, let's talk about what changes we have at the standard format, right?
Oh yeah. The standard format undergo a lot of changes already. Actually, because they now introduce a whole totally new card pool, and then they also have the main phase 2 for the Battle Spirit standards. So the level, even the playing field for both the new players and also the old players. And then now the game has become more grounded, so you get to see rather than flashy effects and flashy combos, you get to see more interactions between the battle of the spirits.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a lot more the game strategy really revolve a lot more in terms of attacking and blocking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the player will also have to assess their risks and reward between using the number of attackers they have and the blockers they have. So in a lot of games that you can see now in Battle Spirit standards, it's either it ends very, very fast, or you have a lot of blockers and a lot of attackers, and neither player is gonna budge.
Right. So like tempo is very important.
Yeah, tempo is very important in this game. Your
So-
curve is very important, therefore your ratio has to be very specific.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about disruptions? Do you think they did enough to disrupt the opponents now? Or?
At the moment, or the stage of the Volume 1 card pool, the level of disruption is not significant enough for the defender to be able to last forever. So it's very bullet. In the terms, it's like a very bullet-ish specific kind of terms, where each of removal that you use will be counted towards the removal that you are not be able to use later down the turn. And if you were to commit a removal early, which is also fine, the strategy will then change to the player will then either they pace the game, they make the game slower, or because the knowledge of the removal is being used is already known to both players, they will try to increase the pace of the gameplay. So they're gonna have they're gonna just build more spirits,
So a lot
and
back
then
and forth.
and then more risks because the player know that by having one removal out of the game already, you normally will be able to take higher risks, knowing that they don't have that form of removal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So let's talk about the new mechanics introduced into the game. So first thing I've saw is the succession mechanic.
Oh yeah, the succession mechanic is a new mechanic introduced in Battle Spirit standards. The EX succession mechanics revolve around if you are behind.
Yes.
Or if you are in need of an additional reductions, as long as you have an EX symbol in your trash, you are able to use it as a reduction without in addition to what you have on the field. So it actually helps you to get into curve. It helps you get on curve, and then you don't have to worry about like not having the proper setup on the field. You just need to have enough EX symbol to use on the trash, and then you'll be able to just move on to your turn as if you are playing the on curve turn.
So in a way, discarding it actually helps in this game now.
Yeah. Discarding actually very help. Playing blocking, knowing when to block your spirit with the EX symbol is also very important.
Right, but you have to bench the card, the EX symbol, right?
Yeah, you have to banish it out.
Yeah, okay. So it's not completely broken.
Yep.
Alright. And I think another new addition that I think most players were asking for is Mulligan. We have Mulligan in this game now.
Yes, finally, for so many years, Battle Spirit players is actually get to mulligan now. The mulligan strategy here is very, very simple because back then Battle Spirit, when the player don't get to mulligan, we actually have to get by with very, very strict ratio deck building. So for the mulligan, you can actually kind of get away with higher cost ratio, knowing that you shuffle them back into the deck and you have a chance to be able to get a slightly playable hand or on curve hand that based on what you normally build. But I think it's a very good addition, quality of life addition to the game itself, because by having a mulligan in the game, you are effectively not. You have one chance to unbreak yourself, and you can just play your game from there onwards. Yeah.
Right. Everything good?
Oh, so I'll be leaving you for a bit.
Alright, cool. Right. So, while he sets up, we can talk about some other new addition to the game. So next thing I've seen is also soul magic. So nowadays, back then you just have to pay the cost of the magic regardless. But nowadays, if you control the color, X color, you can actually just pay with the soul core to use the magic. So very, very interesting use of soul core nowadays. So next let me explain the tournament format. Today we'll be playing a Swiss round of a maximum of 4 rounds. And after that, we'll be going into a top 4 cards. All matches will be best of 1 and 35-minute time limit. After time limit, there will be 3 extra turns before moving on to tiebreakers. For tiebreakers, we will be looking at life, deck size, and core amount in that order. Alright. Welcome back.
Right, so they are currently in the middle of setting up the brackets. So in the meantime, we will probably get a short break first, and then we'll get back right into the actions.
Alright, cool.
So I'll be seeing you guys later.
Right.
We'll see you guys in the.
See you guys in round 1.
We'll see you guys in round 1. Okay. So you press this. Yeah. Okay, and then we are back. Yep, we are right back here. So currently right now the players are. Oh. The players are currently setting up.
Yep.
给他们让安排。现在多少个？还是一样，还是 under？ 对。要。Wait, it seems we have
issues.
Yeah, just some technical issue. It's all good. Yeah.
You're good.
It's all good here, man.
Alright, well, let's talk about the stream table here. Well,
The stream table right now. Okay, so let's head to the stream table first as they are setting up. So we moving here.
alright. As you can see, if you're familiar with the Malaysian Bellspirit scenes, these are two very, very well regarded players. Well, from two top competitors.
Top competitors. Yep, they are both from the Eternal format. So these are all the old veterans that is currently playing the game. Because this game is very, very different from Eternal format, the currently now. So fundamentals for Battle Spirit is very, very important here. Back then in the Eternal format, it's already about cost calculations and then calculating your future turns based on the number of core you have. Not counting what the opponent is gonna give you. Because back then in Eternal, giving your opponent a core is very, very risky. Because in turn 2 to turn 3 at the state of the Eternal right now, normally they will be able to seal off the game from turn 3 onwards.
That's correct.
So unless the player are certain they can seal the game right here, they won't be they will not give you a single life. But in standard it's very different. Well, in standard you have to poke your opponent. The life gap differences that you will have in standard changes the risk and reward for both players individually. So the lesser life, obviously the lesser life you have, the more risky it is to try to counter against the players with a higher life gap with you. So
Like
yeah,
in those days, right?
yeah.
Nowadays you can actually afford to lose a bit more. They can afford to lose life back in those days because usually
Yeah,
try to do
yes.
five lives a turn.
Yes, correct. So we are back
nowadays.
into the very, very old school Battle Spirit style of gameplay, but with the addition of main phase 2. So the players that have already completed their attack steps are still able to rebuild what they have here. So we will see a different layer of gameplay because in the old Battle Spirit, what you set up in your first turn will really decide the flow of the next turn, how the opponent will react. But because of the addition of main phase 2, the players they have to also be aware of the number of options they have in main phase 2 because there are effects that enters at the start of the main phase. And main phase 2 is also included into that equation.
Yeah, and for the design of the set, there's actually quite a few cards that actually works well with main phase 2.
Yeah, that's correct. Because in the design of the Battle Spirit standards, if the new cards actually encourage you to do like offensive strategies against your opponent, and then once you enter the main phase 2, if you have anything that's exhausted, there's actually an additional effects.
That's right. Well, so it'll be very interesting how these players adapt to the new format, new mechanics, everything. Because back then we can tell how one players want to play.
Yeah, that's correct.
Nowadays, we have to see how they adapt. Alright, let's. Well, we don't people like to draw, so the blue isn't exactly the drawing color nowadays.
Yeah, blue actually is now very different. They don't really discard anymore. Their draws effects mostly return the remaining cards back to the bottom of the deck. It's also to combat the potential of EX symbol abuse.
That's correct.
So at the moment we don't really see a lot of discarding effect other than the blocking gameplay. Yeah.
For red, they actually do discard for all their searches.
For reds, there's only certain cards they will put you into the searcher. Only certain cards they will put you in the searcher range, but actually even for them drawing into the cards, they don't really discard as well.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do like a purposeful discard. Compared to like the Eternal format. So we will see how the player will adjust based on the option that's presented to them.
Right. And talking about colors right here, purple actually will receive a whole new mechanic.
Oh, it seems that have a repairing. So, alright, so the technical difficulty is already been resolved. So let me just do a quick edit for the matches first. Then we will talk about the new pairs of match 4 players. So let's see who will be playing for this one. Right here. So I think the Battle Spirit standard, right, is the changes is I believe is a very positive change The players, the depths of the gameplay is not as complex as Eternal, due to like the effect design. But we'll see as we go.
Yeah, so far it seems very new player friendly.
Definitely, it's very new player friendly right now. If you are looking to pick up a new game, you can give it a try.
Yep. Because you're not going to look for anything that's like 10 years old.
Yes, you don't have to look for old booster sets anymore. That is like the pros of Battle Spirit right now. Back then, in order for you to be able to play Battle Spirits,
Yeah, build a deck properly. Yeah.
you will need to get you need to get a lot of old cards.
That's correct.
Some cards that you may not know, and then it just randomly go here. Yeah, it's not that good.
You have to find people who played the game 10 years ago.
Yes, correct. And not to mention the level of card pool as well. It's actually very hard for the new player to get into the game as the card pool expand. So, because you will never know what type of answers each of the set normally do get into. Like sometimes there's a hand trap meta, then sometimes you have the effects that disables. Normally a lot of the older players they will try to adjust according to the older card set, using the older card sets. But in standard you don't have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because back then the set design was everything has a counter to everything.
Yep, that is correct.
No? And those counters come like 5 to 10 years ago, so good luck in finding them.
Yeah.
But that
So,
doesn't mean Bellspear
right
is
now-
dead though. That doesn't mean Bellspear is dead though. We still have Eternal format.
Yeah, we still have the Eternal formats right now, but we'll see how it goes.
Alright. Switch up in pairings for the stream table.
Alright, I think they'll be starting a game now. Oh,
Alright. Let's see. Now, let's see. I think they will resolve Mulligan, and let's get into the match. Alright.
so Zhongsui will be going first. He's currently playing the White Amplification deck. The White Amplification deck plays around building up a very massive board. And then it plays defensively, so you won't be seeing a lot of offensive action from Zhongsui. But on the left side, Cantonese Showa is actually playing the red decks. This variant that he's playing currently is based on the TD. So these decks revolve around resource and also offense. So the good thing about this deck that he's playing right now, there is always a way to recoup the resource that he used for the rounds. However, it doesn't really scale well into late game, which is not what we want to see in the state of the match. If Zhongsui managed to get into like the late game stages, it's actually not that good for Cantonese Showa to proceed his games.
Yeah, but for Kanti, he really needs to control the board, make sure he still always got the upper tempo.
Yeah, he needs to make sure the blocker doesn't get too explosive, and right now he is dropping the TDX rest. It has a destruction effect, so you can destroy anything that is 7,000 or below. Oh, hold on.
Alright. Well,
The screen.
alright, slight technical difficulties again. Apologies for that. But as you saw, how he's managed to cast a cost 7 so fast in the game is because of the new EX symbol mechanic. He used the succession effect to banishing the cards from trash to summon it out. Alright, so far Kentley is in the lead.
Wait.
Alright. Okay, let's see what he plans to do. Seems like he passed his turn. Zhongsui can't see his hand, but not the best position to be in. He's actually in a very dangerous position right now. Because Kenji can actually snowball a hand in this scenario if Zhongsui cannot get any setups.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm back. So what's
Alright. And he's gone again. Alright, so Zhongsui played the Nexus and passed turn. Okay, yes. Well, thankfully this is standard, so he does not need to worry too much about getting rushed to death in one turn, but it is not a good position to be in.
Well, currently right now the Cantonese Showa definitely have the upper hand here. Oh, dropping another spirits. So currently Zhongsui Oh, can be attacking. So using the effects of level 2, he's able to return 2 calls back to one of his Fengya spirits. Then now Zhongshui, the flash now will go into Zhongshui before the blocker declarations.
Right.
So Zhongshui will take 1 life here. He just oops. Yeah. Where do you go?
Right. Steady plays for both sides, but also really needs the setup here, or else next turn might actually be his last.
Yeah.
Alright, not much Zhongshui can actually do right now. He really needs a defensive magic here. He needs to send things back to hand because right now there's not much he could do, I don't think.
Yeah. Currently, right now, when you're behind in Battle Spirit Standard, the usage for a core will actually be detrimental, because if you were to do a large cost symbols, um, it will give the opposing player an opportunity to be able to take advantage of that gap.
Right, so let's see. Alright,
Alright, so he drops and then it bounces a spirit back. Ooh, bounces back the X-ray. Wonder that will allow Cantonese Showa to be able to redeploy it back next turn.
yeah, but by doing so, he actually buys himself an extra turn. I don't think Kenji can actually rush him in that scenario.
Ah, yeah, that's correct.
So, well, it's not the best thing.
And because we haven't actually got to see the action of battle spirits, amplification actually has a very unique effect.
Yep.
Whenever you attack or blocks, you are able to pay 1 cost to give 1,000 to the attacking or blocking spirit per of the per of the families. So if Zhongshui built a very strong board, he is able to block almost everything.
Right. Okay. So some draws for Kenji.
Oh yeah, he's using the magics. By opening 3 cards, you can add 2 cards with the Feng Ya trait back into the hand. This is where he recovers his resource. He's choosing to pace himself here. So, but considering this, I still think he's going to go for the poke here.
Yes, you should. You should. Even if it's one or even 2, I think you can afford to do it. Because look at Zhongshui, he has 4 cards in hand. If he hasn't made much of a play for the last 2 turns, you could probably assume that you're safe for the time being.
Yep.
Alright, poke from Kenji.
Going here. Oh, taking 1 life down. Now Zhongshui is down to 3 life. This is the position where Zhongshui will be starting to feel the pressure from Kenji Showa already. So at this point of the game, right, if Cantonese Showa decided to expand the board, not giving Zhongshui any room to breathe, he should be able to do a much higher pressure with a trade-off of his spirit against Zhongshui. But there is also a risk that he has to take if Zhongshui has the resource to retaliate.
Yes.
And this is very important because he needs to be aware that if he were to commit to attack, Zhongshui will have the breathing space to set up his board once again.
Yes.
It's the first 2 turns that is very beneficial for Cantonese Showa because he immediately remove any type of potential setup that coming from Zhongshui. So not giving him the right tempo to be able to set up the right play.
Right. And as we've seen from what was bounced to hand, Kenji actually does have a threat right now. He has a remover.
Yes, he has a remover in hand, but it's not enough to remove this spirit, unfortunately, because this once he has a Shin Kaiho effect. By putting a soul core, he's at level 2, which exceeded the BP range for the Phoenix. Yeah.
Right. Also notice Kenji didn't play anything on his main phase 2, so assuming that he has a defensive magic in hand.
Yep.
Also,
But now the flash is going on to Zhongshui.
yes.
So we see what plays we will want to bring out. Unfortunately, you only have very, very difficult. I think I only saw one soul core right over there.
Actually, right now it's actually Zhongshui's turn. I'm trying to see what. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what he does. He needs to sell the board.
Oh, it's a. So he's starting to try to rebuild his board again.
That's correct. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure what to do here. I don't think looking at if that's all the course he has, I think he will sell ball and pass. I don't think that's much he can do. Oh, he's actually attacking.
Yep, he's going for the attack right now. He's trying to close the gap between the life of Cantonese Showa. So Cantonese Showa actually take the life now down to 4 life. Right here.
Okay, that's actually the best idea right there.
Yeah, it's actually quite high risk
Yeah,
for it. But the good thing for the attacker that he used, he's able to refresh itself at the end of the end step. So it's a very good opportunity for Zhongshui to use this gap that Kenji given to him, Cantonese Showa given to him to rebuild his board back and set up an additional blocker.
right. Well, the board itself is definitely here. All right. We mentioned before. He's back and he's likely going to destroy the board.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's considered a punishing play against Zhongshui, with knowing that the card is actually back into Cantonese Showa's hand, and now Cantonese Showa is going to use it to punish it back.
So right now, if Kenji can call another spirit, he might actually try to push for game here.
Yep. Oh, he's going for the Nexus remover. Yep.
Yep. So for next removal.
Very oppressive play right here.
Yes, it is. But less echo than I was expecting from Kenji. Yeah, I mean. So let's see what he does. Swings. Pull back the paws to his family spirits. Alright, what can Zhongshui do here? He does have enough cause to make a play, depending what magic he has. Alright, so let's see. Right. So far, Candy is attacking. We're waiting for Zhongshui for a response. Alright, that is 1 life down.
Hey.
So Zhongshui down to 2. Alright, another poke from Kenji. See what it does.
Zhongshui committed a blocker.
Yes, that is correct.
And then trade off.
Yep.
This is.
Yep, and
then going for 1 more to put him down to 1 life.
Yep.
So Zhongshui is now down to 1 life. The next turn should be a deciding turn.
Yes, and main phase 2.
Going back to the main phase, building up 1 blocker.
Yep. Oh, make that 2.
Oh.
Okay, Zhongshui is in a
Very
bad
situation right here.
Really bad situation. Okay, Kenji is in a great position right now. You need to do 1 life more to Zhongshui. And Zhongshui, I'm not sure can he put down 3 blockers, but 3 more blockers.
With the amount of core, he should be able to.
Yeah.
Amplification deck is very good at the reductions.
Yes.
3 minus 2, 2 minus 1, 4 minus 2.
Wait, downside, not sure does his hand.
His hand able to keep up on that, yeah.
Yes, because from what I can see, he has 3 more cards left in hand. So, not the best situation here. Even if he survives next turn, what can you do the turn after?
Yep.
Because at the current board state, you cannot push Kenji to any significant danger. So,
But he has to be able to shield himself off. But to do that, he will need at least 5 blockers.
yes. And Kenji has 2 cards in hand. He's gonna draw another card. He could just outnumber Zhongshui in this scenario.
There is the power for the Feng Ya Red deck. It's able to recoup his resources and then able to create more pressure as it goes. As long as it doesn't stop, his tempo doesn't stop. This is at his peak of a turn. If Zhongshui by any means he's able to survive this and build up a very strong board, then you will be able to see the tempo will swing back into the amplification deck.
Yes, but he needs 2, arguably 3 more spirits on for amplification to work.
Yeah, correct.
So,
So it's in the pinnacle, just trying to figure out what he can do with his hand. So he's removing a spirit back to his hand. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one step. Um, still needs more. Still needs more. All right.
Oh, right, it's going for this. So if he enters the battlefield and then he has an amplification spirit on the field, he is able to draw until he has 3 cards. So with this, he should be able to create a gap, like a safe zone, if he can bring up another 2 additional blocker.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Another one. Is he having? Does he have another? Let's hope. Let's hope so. Alright, 2 cards in hand. What can you show us? I do think that he needs one more spirit just to be really safe.
But his core is being spread pretty thin now.
Yes, that's
But he still got 2 sitting on the Nexus.
It's like a turn that you should commit.
But we gotta find something to work here.
Well, okay. At its current state, you can just call 2 more spirits and then try to push the game. You can stop all of them. He needs the extra body. He really needs the extra body.
Yep. That is the current weakness for the amplification deck. If you can't get the first tempo set up, it's actually hard to close the gap later on if your opponent has a constant removal. But we can also see that if Cantonese doesn't have a follow-up, he shouldn't be able to continue from this point onwards. Now Zhongshui committed the attacks. Going for the attack right here. And then Cantonese opt for a block.
Right.
No flash from both sides. So if now the amplification will activate, paying 1 cost. Now he got 4 spirits. He got 4,000 boosts. He's able to trade off that spirit efficiently.
Right.
So Cantonese has now lost a body. And then at the end of the battle, the Nexus will be able to give a refund 1 call back if an amplification spirit has finished its attacking.
So it's free.
Yep.
Okay, that's not a worthwhile trade-off for Cantonese. That's it's an interesting thought. Alright, well, it's up to Tongsui, see what he wants to do. Well, now he committed 1 body to attack, so that will be staying exhausted. So
Yeah. So he'll pass the turn here.
Alright. Take a 1
So,
for 1.
So the turn will go back to Cantonese Showa. Now, does he have enough spirits to be able to break through 3 blockers? Oh, no, main phase 2.
Main phase 2.
Okay.
Okay, this is good. This is actually good.
Okay, so he's able to pick up 1 card with the amplification trait.
Yep.
So he's able to get his X rares. The Great Oak. If he's able to get this on the board next turn, it could be a very, very strong addition to his defense and also offense. That card allows another additional attack if his BP ever reaches 12,000 or higher.
Alright. So it's kind of a. So Genji actually need to make moves for the next turn.
Yep. Now with 3 hands, it's very interesting here. Cantonese Showa needs to be able to remove 1 blockers and also have an additional attackers to be able to close this game out. Otherwise, if the turn were to go back to Zhongshui, then he is actually that might seal the game off here.
That's correct.
But the spirits are able to destroy 3,000 BP spirits, so he's able to remove 1 blocker here. Now 3 attacker versus 3 blockers. It still doesn't have an opening here yet.
Yes, that's correct. So, but Genji does have the call. He has the call. He has 3 cards in hand, so I think that he should have at least 1 spirit in there. Let's see what he can play out. And it seems like also actually stretched pretty thin as well regarding. Okay.
This could be the game changer. It has a trait clash. He's
Yes.
able to forcefully forcefully force the opponent to block with one
Yes.
spirit. And then if this spirit got blocked by a 5000 below spirit, it's able to refresh, doing it over and over again. But thanks to amplification, he should be able to trade this out evenly. If not, then he can trade anything that is not 5000 or below to not prevent the refresh from happening.
Okay. But currently, he does outnumber.
Yep.
He does outnumber Zhong Sui.
So he activated the amplifications to give the powers. Is this going to be a trade? Nope. Right here, and then swing using the effects to refund 2 call back to one of his Pongya spirits. So right here is Zhong Sui is going to be able to do anything. Nope, committed another blockers. Here.
Right, no swing.
Another swing right here. Does Zhong Sui have any defensive play here? Oh, and that's game.
Red deck wins.
Red deck wins. It's very oppressive gameplay here.
Yes, well, I think this is just a classic rush deck versus defensive deck. If the rush deck can rush off, then
Yeah, at
nothing you can
the
hold it.
like normally for like the first set, it's always very beneficial for the aggro deck to take the lead.
Yes.
Blocker decks are strong, but they need to be able to survive the aggression that
Yes.
the decks are putting out
Yes,
here.
yes. They need an actual setup.
Yeah.
Can you completely destroy that setup?
Well, the first 2 turns was brutal, man.
Yes.
It's very interesting. Because if the amplification deck actually pop off,
Yes.
Kelvin Showa actually has very, very little plays to do here.
Yeah, and he nearly did. He was just
Yeah, they did
away.
one turn away.
One turn away.
Uh,
All right.
all right. So we will check. See you in a bit. We'll check for the remaining rounds for Paris, and then we'll go back to round 2. See you at round
Alright.
2.
See you guys.
Yep. Oh yeah, I checked the phone first. Oops. Oops.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're back with round 2.
Okay, hold on.
Alright, so
Let's move on straight to the match table because they are table setting up already.
Yep.
So right here, hold on, give me a moment, huh? Need to.
Yep.
Okay, so need to edit this for a bit. Let's change the player name. 给我看一下 pairing。
你的 team 你要那个。
我要名字。
My name is Boo 跟 Yamlo。
OK。
My name is Liu。
这边我看。他是在这里啊，所以是。
然后 Yamlo。
OK。Alright, so we done putting up the names on streams already. Then after that, let's move on to the match. Yeah. Oops, let me change the live. So yeah. Live. Okay, okay. I think should be fine already. Right. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting around. Done. Okay. So yeah. Timer is now live. Okay, so let's talk about the match here. We are playing yellow matchups. So so far we haven't seen what my name is Boo is using. But we start off with a Nexus setup. So Yamlo is definitely going first. Oh, it's going for a green deck. So this deck is more reliant on setup, and then they will seal off the games once the X-rays enter the field. So it's going for a poke. So now Yamlo down to 4 life.
Yeah, so far seems very similar to how we used to play as well.
Yep.
Yeah, yellow, minus BA for to remove.
So right here. Alright,
so green, they have a heavy exhaust deck, so.
For green, they are specializing in exhaust. Not necessarily heavy exhaust. They will dwindle down your blocker very, very quick, but the blocker will be able to reuse again for the next turn. So now I'm not going for the search, and also now he's going for attack play. So attack minus 2000, and then it will be destroy. If it reaches 0, it will be destroyed. And then life downs. My Boo will take 2. So it's in total. So that's down to 3 life now. It's a very, very fast game right here. Yamlo is going for a very oppressive gameplay. Right into the aggression, turn 2 play here.
So no bot for my name is Boo. Let's see if he recovers here with the extra force given from taking life.
Yep. Now going down for the X-ray. If you summon, you can choose the Exhausted Spirit and Heavy Exhausted. So it's a very important play from Boo here to prevent the oppressions. So, he still needs another blockers just to be extra safe. The good thing about this spirit is that once he attacks, at the end of the battle, he's able to refresh itself.
Alright.
Yep. So it's calculating the hand for Yamlo. Yamlo got 4 hands at the moment. So that's just pondering whether he should play the second blocker or not. So he's going for the attack steps, attacking, and then refresh. So now Yamlo and Boo are both down to 3 life. It's a very, very fast game. You see a lot of exchange in terms of attacks. And now main phase 2, going for additional blockers and then pass the turn. So now back to Yamlo's turn.
Let's see what can he do. So one spirit exhausted in this state. But he does have the hand size.
So now it's going back to his main phase, thinking what to do from this turn onwards. My recommendations, normally you build a blocker, and if you're able to remove the blockers that Boo just put out, that would be great.
Based on the form he's counting, it's something big, something
something big, something coming. Oh, it's caustic. It's on summon, you're able to choose a spirit minus 2000. If it reaches 0, you're able to destroy it. Then it has a Shin Kaiho. By putting a Soul Core onto it, it's a level 2. And then he also has attack effects. So it's gonna minus and then it's gonna target again, so effectively removing the blockers. So it's a 2 attacker minus 1 blockers. Seeing Boo is willing to trade. He's going for a blocking play here. So he's gonna trade off with this spirit.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really looking good for Boo. He's need to be able to rebuild it back.
Right, and Yamo can go for another pop.
Yep. So he's going all in on the offense.
Leaving
And then Boo is down to 2 life. Now going to the main phase 2.
it's for searcher and let's see. Right, that's something out of it. To the bottom.
Yep, he's able to search any Lei Long cards into his hand, and then that spirit he just gotten, he's able to search any Lei Long magic cards into his hand. So now the turn is passed back to Boo. What he's going to do here is also going for something big, something massive. Because this spirit is able to target an exhausted spirit, and then that person, the spirit must be able to block. Yep. So able to go for a removal play here. And then it's calculating whether he should go for another body. Maybe for the main phase 2 play.
Yes.
Yep.
Right. Another play from Yamo here. He's going to use a soul magic. Right. Removal. Okay, Yamo will be in a really good situation here. Right. I'm going to just pass. I think he realized.
Oh, yep, there's no coming back from this. This might be the game already. The deciding turn.
Yep. All he needs to do is hit 2. And
Oh, very, very fast gameplay right here. A fast maneuver from Yamlo. Going in, trying to seal off the game right here, right now. Going for the attack steps. And swing. And then go. Attack. Then, is there any flash from Boo to be able to stop this up? Oh, totally, just 4 spirits against 2 life.
you need to remove 3 of them.
Yep. Oh, is that a attack card? This is a surprise play coming from Boo. Able to choose up to 3 targets to reduce 2000 for each activation. But it's not enough. So the game will seal off from here, and then Ramlo will be winning the round 2.
Right. We sure Yellow's not the rush tank this time?
Yep. Oh, it's very, very fast gameplay right here.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Oh, maybe playing small cost cards was the right choice after all.
Yeah, it's you curve right into you curve really well into your early turns. So the game is so fast. I think we only have like what 7 minutes?
Yes.
7 minute of gameplay.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's very, very quick. So I'll be right back real quick. Yeah.
Alright. So we didn't really couldn't get the perform, unfortunately, but hey, now you know the strengths of yellow. So we'll see you in round 3 then. Thank you very much for watching. Alright, and we are back with round 3. So right now we'll be switching on to the match table to look at while they're setting up. Right. So let's see. Oh, have they stopped the match yet or not? Let's see. Yes. Alright, they're resolving mulligan. Both players set to mulligan.
Alright, I'm back. We... So they're currently setting up, right?
Yep, they are just resolving mulligan. Right, so I believe we will be seeing one red deck from one side.
But so far, I think we have been seeing yellow, green, and then red and white. So it's a pretty diverse breakdown here.
Yeah, so well, I mean that's a good thing. We like to see different decks, different strategies, you know. Alright, so we saw red win, but how do you book the red card? I think that's a fun question to ask right now.
The red decks, right? Because they are currently, in terms of removals and oppressions, they are currently at the top chart. If you want to get a help of red decks, you have to set up. I think the fastest, better way will be blockers, and then also treat them into committing. You have to take the risk to take more attacks and then go for the attacks. So blocker is very essential here. So are you gonna start the game already? Right, let's start.
Right, let's see.
So Brian will be going first.
Let's see.
Dropping, gonna call boost 1 to the trash, and then pass a turn.
Right.
Oh, I need to get this one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this one is a clash variant. So when it's just gonna swing for 1, then Brian will be forcefully to block because it's a clash effects.
Right,
So it's gonna effectively remove the blocker first.
okay. So
And
different
then,
type of red deck.
yeah, it's a different type of red deck. This one focuses more in terms of bot trading, bot trade-off. Then once the bot is fully clear and the opponent can't keep up with the clash, then that's where you start to push for games.
Right. Oh, so matchup for the green deck. What? The green deck could try to have the exhaustion.
Yeah, that's correct. But because the green deck only kind of like start to roll in like after like 2-3 turns once, it's not going to be easy for him. Oh, this is a very good play here. So dropping a heavy exhaust. So now Bruce has effectively lost an attacker next turn, and then Brian's gonna go for oppressive play. So poking Bruce to 4 life. Right here, and then pass a turn back to Bruce. It's a very fast game back and forth. So
Bruce need to build more board. He need to remove. That's why Bruce can keep summoning and.
yeah, he just need to keep up. He just need to keep up with his offense. He need to keep building the board here. But yes, and then this is where he's going to remove the counterplay from Brian. So the Phoenix is now on the board. But at this stage of the game, actually it's good for Bruce to also go for the poke here. But he's just checking the effects right now to see whether should he go for the poke. Otherwise, if Brian drop another of the same spirit again, then Bruce will be punished.
So let's see what the first is here.
Yep.
One on his side, so.
Oh, so I think he basically passes attack phase, mid phase 2, and then go back. So going into Brian's turn now, Bruce is gonna wait for one more turn, then with the resource that came back, then he's gonna use that same resource to start spreading his board.
Let's see what he has no board state right now. He has burnt 2 cards, so let's see what can he do here. You call something big, but does it make a difference? I think.
At this point, actually, it does make a difference. Because next turn Bruce have to respond with a more oppressive play. Oh, this is more tempo play right here. So it's a call boost. Brian's deck revolve around the early setups, which plays right into Bruce deck types. It's a disadvantage, unfortunately. Brian have to find a ways to somewhat get a reasonable setup into his Express. Otherwise, Bruce is just gonna constantly remove it. And then it seems Bruce is also playing a slightly of a hybrid version, playing both cards from both different pools. And now Brian go for the poke and then pass the going into main phase 2. So Bruce is now down to 3 life. And then passing a turn. So it's now Bruce's turn. So this is your turn 4 now. Now with the calls given by Brian, then Bruce can make some very strong offensive play here. So you can spread the board here. Just again summon maybe around 1 to 2 spirits and go for the pokes. But however, because Bruce's life is at 3, he also need to be aware that might need to keep some blocker up, just in case Brian is able to retaliate. Okay.
Alright. Body down.
Yeah.
There should be another one coming soon.
Oh, nice one. So there's 3 attacker in total. So if Bruce have to keep the cores on the Phoenix, otherwise he won't be able to get the 2 cores back. So I think this is the extent of his board at the moment.
Yep. Until main phase 2, and we'll see what he does.
Yep.
Because an interesting thing you could do is attack and then deplete those.
He'll probably will attack with the X-Ray Phoenix, recovering 2 of his 4, and then go for another blocker, pass the turn. So he's going for the play. Yep. So the attack effects, he's gonna recover 2 cores back to the owl. And then Brian will take 1 life, so down to 4 life. And then now we'll see whether Bruce will willing to extend the play or not. I think, yep. It's still quite dangerous. If you're at 3 life, you will not want to risk it all. But if you can put Brian into like 2 life and then get away with it, then this is a very high reward coming from Bruce.
Again, I think that's the interesting part about main phase 2. You get to make more plays after all your attacks.
Yep, going into main phase 2, so he's gonna set out another blocker here. Unfortunately, I don't think that card is going to do much aside because the card can destroy something on play for every clash trait you have. But given the BP he has, Brian's spirit will not be removed and then passing the turn back. So now it's Brian's turn with another call and with 1 spirit standing. If Brian can make some play right here against a 3 blocker, that will be very powerful.
They are not large and on boosted sides. You could actually just go for some trades here.
But any move Brian make here, he needs to be aware of the cost, because a lot of his tempo come from a high cost card. So if he choose to commit here, then Bruce can punish that kind of play. And then Brian now is counting maximum of his core, what he can do per turn. If he choose to commit this turn, he needs to be able to also ready for the next turn. The Bruce is ready to attack. Yeah.
Brian's also forced to make plays where he can't allow the board to.
Yeah, he can't allow the board to stand because of the clash effects.
Here's out numbers.
Yep. So 2 costs coming in down with a 3 cost. It's also they both have the same trait. It's basically a Sui Liu trait. He needs to have a very big bodies to be able to take advantage of it. So at the moment, he's still currently at the setup phase. It's not looking really good for Brian here.
Right. Well, he needs removals. That's the biggest secret. He have to.
But for Green, most of the time the removal is always just heavy exhaust, so he needs to be able to buy himself some turns. Otherwise, the spirit is just gonna come back, and Bruce is just gonna take advantage of the board that he has.
Now currently he does not have the board side. He can't really deal with the board.
Yeah, it's not really optimal for Brian here. It's very hard to get out of this situation. The play just doesn't make sense statistically because he needs to be able to answer the board, but Bruce has clash, so he can forcefully forces Brian to block, effectively removing the spirit away as well. So it's not a very good trade-off for Brian.
Right, let's see.
Yeah, this is a pressure coming in Battle Spirit standards. Having a lot of bodies is very beneficial.
Yes. Ben has just mentioned the tempo here.
Yeah, the tempo play is very important right here. So he's gonna go for block. Bruce is gonna go for a block, and then it's gonna play this to get increased BP by 3000. So he's gonna go for a trade. Yeah. So now Brian is gonna get punished unless he has BP increase effects. This is a very strong play coming defensively coming from Bruce. Removing protecting his own life while also removing the spirit in process. So Brian also have a counter play right here, increasing his BP to go for a trade as well. So both spirit will go down, but the situation is still not looking very good for Brian. It's still 3 bodies right here.
You're not gaining anything from it.
You're not really getting a lot from this.
Only beneficial thing I can see is
Yep. Oh, so yeah. Yes, correct. So Brian is still gonna go for offense, afraid of the clash. So the priority is still now on Bruce, whether he decide to block or take the life.
It's not a good idea because you're giving him an extra 4 to work with next turn.
Yeah. So now the turn will be passing to Bruce. So I think Bruce's life now is at 2.
Yes, that's right. But now, because your spirit is now exhausted.
Yeah, 4 spirit.
Yeah, because both of swing.
But if Brian has a counterplay like a magic to exhaust, then he should be able to get out of these situations. However, Bruce has now 5 spirits, so you need to be able to at least stop 2 of the attacks. Yeah.
So let's see, can he pull out anything? He has no symbols on the ground.
Yep, going for the attack right now, trying to seal a game this turn. So down to 3 life, then going for another attack. Then if there is no flash from Brian's side, then he will go down to 2. So checking the effects for both sides and the BP for both sides as well. Yep. Nope. Oh, it's going for the soul magic play right here. So he's gonna heavy exhaust 1 spirit.
Right, that's one.
That's 1 spirit down. And then Brian's gonna take the life down to 2 life, but he's still got 2 attacker here. So if there is no play here, then it's down to 1 life. And then the last attack. Oh, and that's game. Yeah, that's game. Oh.
Right, another fast game.
Red is very oppressive.
Yep.
Red is very oppressive. For the first set, the red decks just have so much priorities. They have so much priorities over the state of the game.
Yeah, as you see, tempo is very important, and they can disrupt that tempo very easily.
Yeah, get the distraction effects because they have distraction effects here. It's just you have the ability to gain hand, and then you have the clash ability. Then now you also have to force the opponent to like commit. Because if you have a clash ability, then the opponent is like, if I have it standing here, they are gonna use it to trade off. So it doesn't make sense. So it puts a lot of decision making in terms of the risk and reward. It kind of tuned the reward nicely for the red players, but not for the green. And Brian decks, because it plays into the setup, normally you want to have a board ready. But the red deck that Bruce is playing he's now actually counter playing the strategy of Brian's deck. So it's effectively a matchup disadvantage.
Ooh. Okay, so as we see now, red deck wins.
Red deck wins. I think it's a pattern overall. Like the red decks just have so much. I would say the way they play is simple, but very oppressive.
So we need to see some. Let's see if anyone can actually counterplay this today, right?
Yeah. Well, otherwise it will turn into a red versus red mirror match.
Exactly.
Yeah, then we'll see how it goes. Currently right now we are just waiting for the rest of the round to finish, and then once the next round is start, then we will come back again, and then we'll stream for the round 4 matches, and then after that there should be a top card already.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll be seeing you guys later.
Right.
Stay tuned. So let's go back into the action.
Final round of Swiss.
So the final round of Swiss right now, we are head over to the match table.
Alright, so we actually have Yamlo versus Bruce Low.
Oh yeah, so it's the yellow versus red. And this matchup will be very good because red playing into yellow, yellow will have a slight advantage because yellow reduced in terms of BPs. So the little blocker that they're trying to build up will be easily removed by Yamlo. The yellow decks, although they are also aggressive, but they have more BP based reductions compared to the red side.
Yeah, so even when you use Clash on them, you can actually minus them.
Yes, you can also minus their BP, effectively winning a very nice trade for yourself.
It's very interesting for the Clash players as well.
Yes.
So they need to know how much BP they get.
Yeah, we also need to see how Bruce Lau and Yamlo able to navigate around this matchup. Especially for Bruce Lau, how he will answer against Yamlo play. Because if he's able to, let's say if Yamlo managed to go first, he's able to get ahead into one spirit. But because Bruce Lau will go second, the clash, the reward of the clash is very high. You're able to trade off the spirit immediately, and then Yamlo will have to answer from behind already. So going first and second in this matchup is very, very important. So currently right now they are doing the lucky draws for the Vina StarHeart CS. The lucky draws is currently being processed. So once they are all ready, I think we will wait for the players to get the go ahead and then they can start.
So, as we think of it now, so I think the answer to red is yellow.
Yeah, correct. They are both fundamentally almost very similar in terms of playstyle, but yellow have a lot more access to the way they remove the bot.
And they play a lot more around magic as well.
Yeah, they play a lot more around magic as well. Their magic also have the ability to reduce their BP by 2000. They don't really have to like commit the magic onto like one spirit, but if use the attack and the block is forced, they can use it to trade against the higher BP spirits.
Alright, the match.
Yeah, so now I'm just waiting for the TO in charge to kick off the last round for the Swiss for Vina StarHeart CS, and then I think we'll be going into the top card maybe after a lunch break. Alright, so now last round of the Swiss. Yamlo versus Bruce Lau, yellow versus red, who will get ahead of this matchup right here. So Yamlo immediately starting off with a Nexus setup. Then, yep. Yes. So now going first C, the Bruce Lau immediately start off with a unit with a Clash. Then given Yamlo using not deploying over a spirit, this is a good play from Yamlo's side as well. So Yamlo is down to 4 life. And then going back to his play. Oh, right. So, okay. So all good. Going into Yamlo's turn. No main phase 2 plays. Here. Okay, then. See. Okay, so it's a searcher. So he's going to be able to search magic from Leilong. This is actually a very nice play right here. So, oh no, miss. There is no target. And also we have seen one X-Ray went down to the bottom of the deck. So the information is kind of reviewed here. 2 of his mid-range card is already gone. And then now going into the attack step, he's going for 1 poke. So it's now 4-4. They are both neck to neck. Exchanging... Oh, and then also committed a Soul Magic to remove the spirit on the board as well. Very strong play from Yano to get ahead of the tempo. Yeah, but right now because he has to play everything in full with no reductions. Yep, you limit his place. Oh, it's a Clash Searcher. So if you review 3, you'll be able to pick a card from Clash. Oh, it punishes the hybrid variant. It doesn't have a target, so it misses. Yeah. Yeah, it does nothing. You need another Clash unit to make this work. So he's gonna play a Soul Magic to just remove after a very sad search right there. And just kind of reset the tempo here. So I think at this point Bruce Lau will be a bit more careful. try not to give the additional call to yellow, because the more call they have, actually, strangely enough, the so-called say, oh, it's going for the attacks. So Yamlo is down to 3 right now. Is trying to take a very risky move here, giving Yamlo an additional call. So if Yamlo is able to take advantage of that call, then Bruce Lau bot may be in trouble.
Well, it's only a bot of 1, so...
Yep.
Well, let's see, what does he have?
So it's counting. I think he's trying to use the EX symbol. He's activating the successions. Is he going to activate the succession here?
It might be something big then.
Yep, might be something big. If it's the okay, he used the succession, drop into the X rare, so it's a 5 cost drop. He's able to choose 1 spirit and minus 4,000. If it becomes 0, it will get destroyed. So now Bruce Lau bot got punished, but yeah, a lot of back and forth, and then now Yamlo is just going for another poke here, putting the life down to 3. So both players are at the same life now, but Yamlo seems to be ahead. However, if Bruce have a lot of the smaller spirits, he's able to turn the tempo around very, very quick.
So we went for a clash deck or rush deck.
Yeah. So right here, the priority is currently on Yamlo's side. But if let's say the Bruce have smaller spirits to be able to take advantage of the current call he has, then he should be able to play from behind. But currently at this moment, it doesn't look as good. This card costs 4 costs. The 4 cost has been used away already. So dropping another blocker right here, but I don't think you want to attack at this point. Yeah. Oh, it's going for the clash. So it's just down to 2 life, and then end the turn from there. But this is actually a very risky move from Bruce, because just having 1 blocker over there is very susceptible to the BP removal. Yeah. So he's putting down in the range where he can take advantage if he ever try to go all in. So Yamlo here, if he couldn't able to remove the bot that Bruce Lau have, and also seal the game off here, with 2 cards from Bruce, he may be able to do something.
That's correct. Yeah, both players actually down hand size right now. Yamlo with the card draw, it's about 3 cards right now, I believe.
Yes, correct.
And 2 cards for Bruce.
So in Battle standard, hand card is also very, very important. If you don't have the ability to recoup your resource, you are effectively top decking every single game.
Let's see, what can Yamlo get out of this?
This is brutal. So at the start of the attack step, he's able to reduce all 2,000 spirit of the opposing spirits, and then by using the X-ray, he's able to effectively remove. Then another spirit. This is when destroy effect, he's able to choose 1 spirit to minus 2,000. So he's gonna remove the blocker. He's gonna go for a 3 attack poke.
Yes, that would be game if he can mention that.
Yeah, if all the attack lands, that will be game right here. It's a very fast pace from here. So Bruce now down to 2 life.
Right, let's see what would you move.
Okay, so he's thinking here. If anything got removed here, then this is a punishing play for Yamlo, putting Bruce down to 1, and Bruce will take advantage of all the call with 0 blockers.
Ideally, he needs to remove the other spirit.
He's going all in. He's committing. So Bruce checking whether he has flash or not. Right. I think no response, or he's currently thinking at the moment.
Yes, 1 card left.
Yeah, 1 card left has as well. So okay, Bruce seems to be in trouble right here. Swing, and it does have okay, he's gonna go for the removal play. So but Bruce is now down to 1 life, and Yamlo has no attacker anymore. So placing 1 attacker during the main phase 2 and then pass back to Bruce. So now this is technically should be the last turn for Bruce already.
So Bruce, he needs a removal.
Successions. This is a succession play here. It's a 4 reductions. He's going to play into. Okay, the Clash Dragon. So this is actually a very strong one, because he's able to remove the standing blockers and 2 attackers as well. So I think he can seal this game off. When Clash, because he got blocked by 5,000 below, he gets it refreshed. Gonna go for another attack, and then it's effectively sealing the game off right here. Very, very nice comeback from Bruce.
It's back and forth.
Yeah, very nice back and forth. You see how the game progresses like really, really, really fast. And now because the X-rays for the red, he's able to clear the board at the same time, do an additional attack as well. So the removal factors on the red and both the red and yellow side is really going back and forth here and there. And if Yang Lo were to have some removal from that end, he's able to stop that one attack. Yeah, it's a very close game.
It's a very close game.
Yeah, it's a very
Because
close
the thing is, we talk about committing. If Yang didn't commit, he actually would survive.
Yeah, if he didn't commit, it really depends because if he didn't leave small BP spirits,
Yes.
the Bruce won't be able to attack clash and then refresh. So he will have to attack, commit a block.
And the sequencing also matter in this.
Yeah, the sequencing also matter in this area. And Yamlo leaving the blocker out was the icing on the cake because either way the blocker is gonna get removed and the additional attack is still gonna go through.
So now we see how.
Well, so far the matchup that we have saw always ended in a very fast pace. We have yet to see the type of play that the mid range to like the late game stack they are able to do. Like the players here, I think they're favoring over like we are reducing the number of options you have by being aggressive.
Yep.
And if you have any type of answers, normally in terms of calculation, it's very hard to answer such a whiteboard with just like 1 or 2 extras.
Yep.
But Yamlo draw just now was very good. He would go into the 7 cost, then the other 7 cost that allows to like clear board. If he's able to have like 2 blockers, and one of the blockers is like 6,000 BP or higher,
Yes.
then Bruce will lose the exchange because the dragon won't be able to refresh.
Alright.
So this is very close games, and I think coming from this match, if they were to make it the top card later, maybe the player will adjust their gameplay a little bit, trying to just leave slightly more beefier spirits on the board to prevent scenario like this. But it's also a read for Yamlo because he was guessing whether he has a way to remove it, which is actually good, and then he opted the aggression. So knowing that the spirit can be removed, he decided to take the risk and go for the aggressive play. But unfortunately, Bruce Lau have the answers to stop his game from ending. Then going into the next turn, the quality of his hand is very high.
Yes. If you did notice, that was actually a top deck from him.
Oh, is that the
That was actually a top deck from him.
Also, the top deck actually saved it.
Yes, that is
Oh.
correct. The top deck actually won him the game.
Oh, oh my
So
god.
it's a game of fine margins.
Yup. Very tight margins. It's very hard. Okay, so right now we are having the live stream match is already finished. So far I've been seeing a lot of greens going around and then a little bit of white. But I don't see any blue. I don't see any blue players.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, you say I think at this moment the current colors that can really take advantage of this new set is definitely red and yellow. And then if I do see any, it's probably purple. I think these 3 colors is very strong. The other colors they are not strong, it's just that the current card pool and the play style they have right now doesn't quite favor into the way the game is progressing. It's like, oh sure, I'm building a board, and then it's like, oh, let me just remove it.
Yeah.
And how will I be able to consistently maintain that resources when I have no pluses?
Yes.
There is no way to plus your hand, so your mid game to late game option is severely limited. So knowing that both players opted for very aggressive play, as you can see from the game
And
just now.
for decks that want to build a board, they don't really have
yeah.
good answers to.
Yeah, they don't really have a good answer, especially when the dragon drops. Even if you have a bot, he's just gonna remove everything one by one. It's not gonna be fun.
Yes, and they have to go remove it.
Yeah.
So that's
It's not hard to remove it. It's just that sometimes you got caught off guard. Even if you're ready for it, you may not have the right answer depending on what color you play. Currently, the quality of the X-ray is very good. So I think we will be cutting this stream short. We'll go for probably maybe around a 15-minute breaks, and then after that, the top part will start afterwards.
Yep.
And then in the meantime, I'll be seeing you guys later. So we will catch you back once the top part starts.
right. So
Okay, see you then. It's a very fast game.
And
Okay,
we're back.
Okay, I forgot the mic here. All right,
Right.
and then we are back. So currently right now the Swiss already concluded, and then because I think today we have 15 players for the Swiss round.
Yep.
So the top card is concluded by a top 4 card.
Yep.
All right. So right now we will be introducing the players that will be playing first, along with their deck list as well. So here we have Bruce Lau. Over here. So at the moment, the players it should be ready very soon already. So let's see. All right. Okay.
Right, I believe they have just resolved mulligan.
Oh yeah, let's resolve the mulligan already. So deciding who to go first. I think. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Then both players are both at 5 life. Okay. So now they're just waiting for the go to. All right. So top 4 should be starting in
Okay,
3,
Bruce
2,
get to
1.
go
Bruce to
first.
get to go first. So dropping body and then pass the turn. And then next will be Gun. So Gun will be going second. The extra core is definitely going to help with the type of his deck. Being able to scale into mid game to late game very well. The extra core definitely works. And he drops cost 2 body right here. This body has a very interesting gameplay. Is if he got destroyed, he's able to choose an opposing spirit core and remove it, but it cannot be a soul core. And then he committed a soul magic as well, then removing the body and then hitting for 1. So Bruce Lau is down to 4 life. Very early aggression plays from Gun.
Removal as well,
Yep,
so-
and a remover as well.
So the tempo is swinging on his.
Yeah, it's a very fast game here. But don't forget that if should ever the game comes to a stalemate, the deck build for the purple deck will take priority over here. I have an advantage in the late game. So we currently have a Clash body right here, and it's going for just a very quick life trade-off. Now both players is currently at 4 life, and then turn immediately pass back
Alright.
to Gun. Okay.
So let's see what Gun can do. If Gun can.
Yep. Currently at this moment, policy what you really need to do is just build more bodies.
Yep.
But however, because the clash trade that Bruce Lau is playing, you can't really afford to maintain a lot of blockers here. So both players have to race. And then there's a soul
another
magic. This is the second soul magic has been seen play here. And then punishing again Bruce Lau's play here is 1 tempo behind. It's always 1 tempo behind, dropping another body. And then I think at this point he should be going for a full frontal assault. So entering the attack step is attacking for 1 spirit. No flash from Bruce Lau, then take 1 life down to 3 life. And no flash as well, down, and then 2 life. Immediately, very fast movement coming here from Gun. This is looking very bad.
Yes.
This is looking very bad for Bruce Lau here. As a red player, you don't really want to be in this position. You want to have a bot state ready to go. But it seems like the tempo priority right now is on to the purple side. They can't really do much here.
They need to remove.
Yeah, they need to remove the 2 spirit. At the same time, we have 1 or 2 blockers.
Right.
This is looking very good.
Yes. Only upside is he only has 2 cards left in hand.
Yep.
That's the only upside. So what can you do in this scenario? Let's see.
In this scenario,
that's-
hope for the best. It's a vanilla drop.
Right.
Not really the drop we are looking for here.
Yes. 4 cards as well.
4 costs as well. Ooh, this is pain. It's pain. If there's an additional attacker, then without a soul magic from Bruce Lau's side, this is bad.
Yes. Right.
It spells trouble. Pretty much you will need to have an answer against the additional attacker right here. But you cannot spread against purple. You can't really spread your body too wide because the core will be removed and you'll be punished heavily.
But you also cannot put too little, so you just remove it.
Oh yeah. Oops, and then the timer. I think we didn't set the timer up, so sorry about that. I think we'll just move on with it. Okay, so right now we are just going back into the place here.
Right.
And then no choice, 2 bodies, pass turn. And then hope there's nothing much coming from the purple side.
Right.
Oh, thinking face.
Yep. So
Okay.
let's see. If he can remove one of them, I think it will be a very good.
Yeah, it could be game, pretty much anyone's game here. But the purple side is on the advantage, very hard to decide. Currently, he's still thinking whether how does he go through the 2 bot that presented by Bruce. But because there's 1 core on the outside, as long as there's a way to like destroy his own spirit, he's able to remove it effectively. But even judging from this side, you just need to have more bodies to push for a game here. Then force the block on the mouse, and then you should be able to remove the owl. But from Bruce's outside, he's definitely going to prioritize his blocking using the owl instead, knowing that it's going to get removed either way.
Right. Let's see what he
Yep,
does.
so he's just moving the core, just checking the cores here.
Right.
Alright, another one. Another 2-1. This is it's very aggressive. Oh, EX successions, and then he's gonna on summon, he's gonna remove one down to a core. So it's a very quick 4-1. There's a 3 attack into Bruce Lau.
Okay, he needs to
Oh,
remove two
attack
things
step,
now.
take one, and then take one, and that's game.
That's game. Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
that was quick. That was a very quick game right there.
Yes. It's quick. No setup for Bruce. Completely disrupted.
Completely disrupted. Completely disrupted. The first 2 turns was like offense all the way. Just so magic, and then body, swing.
Yep. That's all you need.
No play. No play. There's no play in from the red side. Judging from the deck list, you can't do much against it.
That's correct. Oh my god.
Uh,
Yep, and Bruce was doing so well in Swiss.
yeah, he's doing very well in Swiss.
But now we
The
know who was the matchup.
the-
Be great.
the-
You have to play purple.
yeah, the purple we haven't actually get to see the reanimation. It's really just the low cost spirits being able to effectively swing.
Yep.
And judging by the hand for Gun as well, it seems overall pretty balanced, but it doesn't really have a big place there. So if Blue Sun managed to recover from that, then the game could go back into like 50-50.
That's correct. Yeah, but unfortunately he couldn't find any clash targets. He couldn't deal with the board. So that's the issue now.
Yeah, that's the issue now. But I think we will quickly move into the next top 4 as well.
Yep.
Because all the top 4s will be streamed here.
Yep. So for our next match.
Yep. So for our next match, it will be Cantonese Showa against Yablo.
Yeah, 2 players with C play.
So we will need to let's see. Let me have a look there. Let's see what decks they are playing. So for the left side, we have Cantonese Showa.
Yep.
Yeah, right here, and then for the left side. For the left side, we'll have Yamlo playing. Okay. So top 4 for the round 2. Okay, let's take a look at their decks first, very quick. Let me switch up this real quick. Yeah. So this is a Swiss round. Okay. Right score will be 2, and score will be 3. So, okay. So for Cantonese deck, here we are going into Cantonese deck. Here. Okay, so let's take a look at the decks that the player is currently using. So for the Cantonese Yeah, another matchup with a lot of back and forth and a lot of trading. Currently right now we've been seeing everyone just swing the face. You wanna take? Block, no block. Take. It's a very fast pace of gameplay. Being most of the game that we stream, they effectively end, I think, less than 15 minutes.
Yes, that's
yeah,
right.
all of the games here are streamed and then done. Less than 15 minutes. So now let's get over to the match table. I think they are just waiting for the start. The start or the top card, the top four card between Yamlo and Cantonese Showa. So seed Swiss ranking number 3 versus Swiss ranking number 2. Then afterwards I think I haven't do the live here. Okay, so far all the timer, everything is up. Then we can start once the organizer is ready.
Right. Once we see they take their hands up.
Yep.
Right. They are going on. Let's go.
Okay. So Cantonese Showa will take the initiative.
If you're playing good, you want this against the.
Yep. So dropping a Nexus right here. Very nice early setup. Against yellow, you don't really want to have so much body early on, because otherwise you'll play into their strategy to remove your body here.
Yeah, that's kind of like the moral of the story for today.
Yep, correct. And then Yamlo immediately go into the one poke attack step, swinging into life, and then Cantonese Showa is currently at the flash timing. No flash, and then you take one. So very fast. First poke of the game. And then now with the extra core, this is a nice position to be in. But the good thing about this card that Yamlo play out, it covers well above the range of the destruction that the raid is gonna do. So he won't have much issue retaining on the field for this turn. So now Cantonese Showa going for the attack, opening 2 cards and add 1 Feng Ya card into the hand. So he's gonna add Soul Magic into your hand. Very, very strong addition to the game here.
Well, with that information.
Yeah, with the information here, you can see the smile coming on from Yamlo right here. But no choice, you have to take 1 as he has no blockers for the game. And then entering main phase 2. Alright, the owl here. But because if you see, the owl was able to destroy anything that's 3000 or below. But because the vanilla that Yamlo plays is well above the BP, therefore he retained the symbol. This is a very nice play from Yamlo as well. Going well, retaining his symbol and also the blocker.
Right. See what goes next.
Alright, going for the 3-1.
Yep.
Going open 3. Let's see what's coming up. Oh, there is one option. There's only one option, which is the hand swap. And yeah, going into a hand. But against the red deck, you may not have the luxury to be able to do it. So we're probably going to use it just maybe for a BP increase. Then coming in here is going to drop another, just a cost 4. So it's a 2 cost, -2. Coming on the board. When you attack, you're able to choose one spirit, and -2000. If it becomes 0, you can destroy it.
Right. The owl.
Yep, targeting the owl. The owl, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a 3000 base. So he's going to block with the owl off, and then the owl is going to get traded off. Oh, is he going to use the Soul Magic here? Effectively, not only changing the target of the blockers, but also remove a secondary attack target as well. This is a very high play coming from Cantonese Showa.
Yep, that's something an experienced player would only know.
Yeah.
Yep, block and then paying it off.
Mm.
Alright, so now the board state is quite even, I'll say.
Yep, the boss state is quite even, but the Soul Magic that was used, that was added by Cantonese Showa is now reviewed and to be used.
Yep.
So, at this point of time, if Yamlo choose to not continue his frontal assault, he'll probably enter the main phase 2 and then pass the turn. In this pacing of the game, you can effectively choose to check whether you want to increase the aggression or not. But it seems Yamlo says, no problem, I'm just going to continue.
Yep.
We are going to continue the attack here, no flash, and the player is going to take 1 Cantonese down to 3 life. So now entering the main phase 2.
Yep. Not sure. Can you play anything?
At the moment, his core is spread out quite thin. I think he only has 3 core left.
Yes.
1 probably enough for the Soul Magic, so he's gonna place it there just in case.
Yep. ASC.
Yep. If he can choose to play it here, or he can choose to save it. At this point of time, he will probably decide not to use anything and then pass the turn into Cantonese Showa's turn. So now going into Cantonese Showa's with 3 life down, 2 additional core given to him. We'll see. This is not exactly the best board, but if he can drop anything that is X-Ray now. Oh, he's pacing his tempo, paying 2 to get some option. Oh, this is a very strong option here. He's gonna add in 2 of the X-ray, both of the X-rays. He can add in both. Wow, this has been a very good game for Cantonese Showa. Not only he got the Soul Magic from his early search, but he also got of the 2 X-ray that are able to get into his game.
Right. Although he does need to
Yep.
the next turn.
Yes, he does. But with the information going into it, unfortunately he can't play both at the same turn. But with the succession, I think he might be able to just do it.
Yeah,
So he's gonna drop the
Four,
first
yeah.
the first Phoenix. He's gonna remove 1 of the 7,000. Yep, he's currently left with 3 costs. If he were to play the second Phoenix, he shouldn't be able to retain the other one.
Yep.
So that is probably gonna see it plays next turn. But this, at the end of the day, this is a very strong play coming from Cantonese Showa. So removing 1 blockers, and then if he ever choose to decide to do a assault here, okay, removing the cost 3. If you ever choose to do an attack here, this is a very good timing. But with 1 of the spirits still standing, may not be the right choice.
So let's see. Well, I assume you will be attacking here. This is
Maybe he'll go for 1 poke. Like he can poke with the cost 4. Look at the top 2, and then add 1 to the hand. If you ever get another soul magics, that will also increase his defense choices. But his core is spread pretty thin, and he can't really make use of the effects. Oh, second soul magic is being shown here, removing both of his spirits. Now Yamlo has no symbol on the board.
that was so magic.
Yeah, and then Cantonese Showa choose not to attack this turn. So he's going to wait. He's going to pace himself, and next turn he's going to use the core and the resources he have to go for a much higher pressure turn.
Alright.
So enter succession. Is Yamlo aiming for a succession turn here?
Yes, he is. He is. He just banished 2 cards.
Alright, 2 cards banish out.
Yep.
And then dropping it.
Another big play.
Another big play here, but this may not be the best X-Rare to drop on the board at this given time. But he's at the start of the next time he's able to remove 2,000. If he's gonna attack, he's probably gonna commit a Soul Magic right here. Okay, so a Soul Magic play right here to remove both of the spirits, thanks to the X-Rare abilities to remove 2,000, allowing him to remove both spirit. Very, very well played coming from Yamlo. And then Cantonese Showa with no blocker who have to take that life in. So now this is an important moment. Can Cantonese Showa be able to build the board with his hand? Now the problem is the tempo is kind of in the center. And if the X-Ray stays, Yamlo is gonna have a lot of plus every turn. Because each of these minus BP is like 1 card.
Yep.
And then now the tempo is kind of awkward for Cantonese Showa, not knowing what can he do for this play.
Right. But one thing Cathy does have is hand size. He has options.
Well, he has 1 Phoenix in his hand, not ready to be out yet. So he's gonna play the successions, which means the Phoenix is gonna come out now.
Yep.
So Phoenix play. Yeah. But because the BP is not high enough, it's not low enough in the range to destroy, therefore the X-Ray will stay. And then here, if the Phoenix have to attack, if the Phoenix doesn't attack, the core will not refund, and then he has to wait for the next turn, which is what Yamlo is aiming for. So entering attack steps, the Phoenix will attack, refund 2 cores back to one of the Fengya spirits, and then now the flash is on to Yamlo. Yamlo immediately just take 1 life, no counterplays from him. Either way, he's still currently on the advantage. And then going into main phase 2, using the magic to try to just get something out of the turn. Okay, 2 spirit is going to enter into Cantonese Showa's hand. It's a very, very strong play here. Once you have done the play using the Phoenix, you can use the core that you have and then go for a plus turn as well. But in this pacing of time, I'm not too sure about it. The core that he has
It's great for next turn.
Yeah, it's great for next turn, but the X-Ray still stays.
Yes. Yeah, and you're in lethal range if you want.
Yeah, he's in the lethal range against Yamlo already, so it's not gonna go. And passing a turn, not having much to do now, so the turn is going back to Yamlo. You're gonna draw 1, and then entering the refresh steps, then going into the main phase 1.
Yep. So if Yamlo can swarm the board here, he'll be in a great position.
He's playing another big one. Sounds like it. And then he also has successions ready as well, but he's probably not gonna use it. or maybe he's planning a smaller play for this turn.
Well, we'll see what his choice is.
A good option right now you have is to use Succession's ability and then play the 7 X-Ray. The X-Ray now is drop. So on play, he's going to choose one target at minus 4,000. Either one of the blockers are under the BP, so one blocker is gone. And then now with two attackers, with the X-Ray attacking, he's going to remove another blocker as well, leaving room for two attacks to go through. So entering attack step is going to remove the other blockers.
Right? So I think they're just trying to resolve.
Yep, they're just trying to resolve effects here. I think it's because the spirit is in Shin Kai Ho. But okay, but either ways, it's gonna get removed as well. So now do can Showa have anything to attend? So down to one life and then another attacks. Do you have any flash?
I don't think so.
No flash, no flash, and that's game.
Well, incredible back and forth.
Well, you can see that yellow do have an advantage here in terms of exchanging BP. Like, even though you can see that the Cantonese Showa, he got two soul magics to work with.
Yes.
The impact of that removal is not as powerful as the yellow one.
Yes, red is limited by the BP limit.
Yes, red is limited by BP, but
Yes.
yellow only need to remove by reducing their BPs.
Yes.
So with both players resolving their games ready, we should have a third placement and also finals to come as well. So after that, we will check back with you guys once the feature table is ready, and then we will continue the stream again. So I will see you guys later.
Yeah, I'll see you in the finals.
Yep. See you in the finals. So here. Ish. Okay, alright, so I think we are ready for the third placing match really. So it will be Cantonese Showa versus Bruce Lau.
Yeah, Battle of the Red Decks.
Battle of the Red Decks. So as you can see here, we do have two different decks that is going on here. So match table right now. The players should be already ready.
Right. Let's get into the match.
Yep, let's get into the match. So without further ado, okay, so Bruce Lau already played his first turn. Play into the spirit and then pass the turn. So right here.
Yep. In this scenario, you do want to clash card.
Yep, in this scenario, you do want the clash. So both players are playing clash now. So Cantonese Showa is gonna have a bigger clash here, and then Bruce Lau are forced to trade against the clash. And then trading off the spirit, Cantonese Showa got the trade off, and then now the turn goes back to Bruce.
Yes. Now this is definitely what Canty wants. He knows he has the card advantage over Bruce here.
Yep.
Now what can Bruce do? He needs to trade it back. He needs to get the value.
Yeah, and then with the spirit in exhausted state, you can't force a clash.
That's
So that is the weakness of a clash trade. If you don't have a standing spirit to take advantage of the clash trade, you are not able to do anything. So in this scenario, it's very awkward for Bruce to decide what he's gonna do next. So he's probably just gonna drop the spirit and then he's gonna go for attack.
Yep, just swing.
Yep, he's gonna go attack step and go for attack. No flash, no flash, and then Cantonese will get 1 life. So into life 4 life now. So now this is very interesting for Cantonese side because now both players are just swinging face. They do not want their spirit to get trade off, but because Bruce Lau went first, so they is unable to attack. So now Cantonese is gonna drop another one. Okay, effectively removing the spirit Bruce's drop is basically the repeat of like the last games where your spirit, you just lost the tempo not having your spirit here. So Bruce Lau is gonna take 1 life here, and then he's just gonna go into main phase 2 and then pass the turn.
Interesting choice.
He's playing much safer now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's playing much safer now. He's just going for 1, trying not to give too much call for Bruce to work with on his next turn.
Yeah, but you're also opening up to get clash on.
Yeah, you're opening up to get clash on as well. But the BB base is 5,000, so it's pretty confident. And then now this Griffin is gonna attack, activating clash and draw 1. No choice, they have to force a block here. So Cantonese Showa are forced to trade off thanks to the clash ability.
Right.
And then now entering the main phase 2, what is Bruce gonna do here?
Not sure does he have the cost to do anything?
Yep. Probably he does have a soul magic. He does have a soul magic.
Is it where you would use it? I'm not sure.
But both players doesn't want any spirit to retain on the board. So in this scenario, okay, Bruce Lau choose to hold on to it. He chooses to hold on to the soul magic. Seeing any larger plays coming from Cantonese Showa.
Alright, let's see. Okay, a big play.
Yep, a big play here. So the Phoenix is gonna drop and you're gonna remove the Griffon. So the tempo favor is still in Cantonese Showa, but Bruce Lau does have the soul magic, so he's able to remove a high value target here if Cantonese Showa ever choose to be aggressive. Alright, so Cantonese Showa choose to attack, and then if they take 1 life, activating the conditions for the soul magic, but because he's aware of the effects, it's just gonna go poke 1 and pass the turn.
Yeah, okay. Again, good thing the PP is larger on the cost 7.
Yeah.
Else you'll be swinging, opening up for clash. Alright, it's a big play for as well.
Yep, association play here. And then he's gonna play the Phoenix. Oh, this is the short battle version. It's gonna remove the Phoenix. Phoenix removing Phoenix.
Yep.
But right here, we'll see. We'll see what Bruce is gonna do. He's gonna attack, activating the effects to remove the core back, so he can have a better main phase 2 maneuver here. No flash, gonna take down to 3 life and then entering main phase 2. And then main phase 2 is gonna drop another blocker. It's counting whether is it to drop a big blocker or a small blocker here. The number of core is still very important. If you want to commit the soul magic, you wouldn't want to waste too much of your normal cost as well.
That's correct.
So it's currently thinking
Yep.
to block or not to block.
Yeah, because anything small, it will likely be removed.
Yep. Oh, pass the
Is this
turn.
a pass?
He chooses to pass.
Right.
He's definitely saving it for the soul magic. In any scenario where Cantonese Showa have to activate a clash and force a removal. So again, Cantonese Showa is just gonna continue the oppression. It's gonna draw more spirit out. Oh, an additional 1. 3 life down. If it's exactly 3 attack with the soul magic in, then he won't be able to get in.
Yeah.
He will definitely need an additional spirit button. Oh, he's gonna go for -3.
Yep.
-3 play.
Right. See if he does it. If he commits.
Yep.
Does he believe that?
Does he want to go all in here though? Because we, aside from the Soul Magic, we still doesn't know what else does Bruce Lau have. We definitely saw that one Soul Magic is in his hand already, so that's one blocker away. Oops, going for the attack. And then any flash? No flash. I'm gonna take one boost down to 2.
Yep.
I think Cantony is playing very safe here, but he's going for the more offensive play right now. However, Bruce Lau does have the Soul Magic. He's gonna take to 1 life, and then he's gonna forcefully attack to commit, and then gonna activate the Soul Magic to remove the last attacker.
Yep. Okay.
Now entering the main phase 2, Cantony needs to have at least 2 blockers. If it's one with the number of hand with Bruce, I'm quite confident he's able to get out. Okay, this is a very high body. This is a 10,000 body with a soul core on it. So with one suggestion, I think he pay effectively 5 costs.
Yep.
Retaining the spirit. So he got 1 spirit out. It's a pretty big body as well. So let's see what does Bruce now have to answer this blocker. Going into 5 hand, he does have some options.
Yes.
He's able to spread his board wide. He's definitely able to spread his board wide. No issue.
Yeah. It's not some. You can't really go for game in this state. I think.
Yep.
And you're down to 1 life.
Yes.
Not exactly the best scenario.
Not exactly the best scenario. So he's gonna remove 2 of the small 3,000 spirit.
Right.
And I think in this scenario, if Bruce now choose not to attack, it's also okay as well.
Yeah, it's actually a good choice not to attack.
Good choice not to attack. So he's gonna drop another owl. Gonna drop another owl here. So 3 blockers in total. He's gonna drop the 4th spirit. The 4th spirit. Going to search another clash. So he got another clash out. But he does have some choices. 3 cards are eligible to be added. He chose to add 3 minus 2 into his hand. So therefore he's able to have a better reduction going to next turn. So he's gonna go for the offense, seeing what Kenji have. Kenji took 1 life here, so down to 2. And then no flash man, take down to 1. And then attack, no flash, and then the game is finished. So that means there's no Soul Magic in Kenji's hand.
Yep.
So the board spread wide, amazing counterplay coming from Bruce Lau.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big compliment here. And even after he do choose to attack, he does have like at least 1 blocker.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I think Kenty actually did play a bit too safe for his own good there.
Yeah, he definitely did choose not to commit. Like I would guess he do aware that the Soul Magic does able to remove like 1 of the attacker, but maybe because that 1 less attack that he did not do.
Yes.
He kind of got punished by the tempos, immediate tempo swing coming from Bruce Lau. Because Bruce Lau deck have a lot of spirits.
Yes.
And as long as the reduction is correct, he should be able to spread the board very, very wide, very, very fast, taking you off by surprise.
Right.
Alright, so we should be moving on to the final match real quick already. So let's head over back to the caster table.
Next game.
11 minutes?
No, he said can we go next game?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Right.
yeah, well, the game will happen very quick, so let's just make some adjustment to the player's name first. So right now, this is the final. This is the final for the Vina StarHeart CS. I know. And then Yamlo is playing on the right side, which is a yellow. And then after that, it will be a yellow versus a purple.
It's a very interesting matchup. Both like to remove, but in very different ways.
But because purple focus a lot in terms of bot, which is what yellow wants. Because yellow can just remove you.
Yes.
So it's not, I wouldn't say it's exactly like a 50-50 matchup. It really depends on whether Gun is able to replicate the multiple Soul Magic play or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But for the yellow side, they also stretch the call usually quite thin because they have a very
Yes, correct.
very low
So if they are not careful enough, they will be punished by it.
So both sides got answers for each other, so we'll see how this plays on.
Yup.
Result.
So let's see. On the left side, it will be seat 4. Then on the right side, hold on. So let's just check the score here. And then I think we can quickly go into the match table here. Let's change the name real quick. So, here. Okay. Not sure why into. Are we using gun here? Okay, let's take a quick look at each of the decks for both players. So for on the left side, we have Gun's deck list, which is a purple deck. As we can. One-sided, where the purple player will have to like struggle to try to get the symbol on the field, while the yellow player is just going to reduce your BP as much as you can. But if let's say a gun side is able to replicate the soul magic consistently, then the X-ray, then the X-ray that coming onto the field will get punished.
Yep, that's right.
But in terms of late game scaling, if the purple manage to get into the late game safely, then the yellow will also have to be aware of the potential that their bot may not stay for long. This is very interesting because a lot of the players for the purple currently, they opted more for the aggro playstyle. Aggro playstyle for the purple decks where they have a lot of low cost spirits. The X-ray don't necessarily convert to a lot of remover. They just do enough to create space for the low cost to attack through. So that's the current trend for the purple. But for Gun, he played a little bit of a balance, a little bit of everything. So it's a very balanced build. But lean towards the control side of the purple.
Okay, I think they are setting up. We should be able to start soon, I believe.
Yep. So let's head over to the match tables here. It will be Gun versus Yamlo. So coming here.
Right, resolving mulligans for
Yep.
both players.
Resolving the mulligans for both players. So this will be the final match for the Vina StarHeart CS Vol.1 Battle Rare Standards. And the winner of this event will be walking away with 3 booster box of the Battle Spirit Standards 226 RBS 01.
Set names are still longer now.
Yeah, the set name sure it's very long now. Well, let's get used to calling it. So currently right now the players are just resolving their the pre-game setup. So then we will see the setups. Once they are done, then we will start the game. So what do you think about this matchup?
I'm actually really excited to see how the trade-off works in this matchup.
Yep. I think a purple against a yellow, right?
Yes. A lot of trade-offs.
And then it seems Yamlo won the rock paper scissors as well, so he's deciding whether to go first or second. And then he choose not to mulligan. No mulligan. So
Right, let's see.
let's see if
It's exciting.
I think they done mulligan already, right? Okay. So that means both. Oh, so Gun choose to mulligan as well. So that means Yamlo will be going first, and then Gun will be going second. And Yamlo decided to keep his hand. That means the first hand against a purple.
Yeah. It's 1-1.
Yes, 1-1. Let's see what is in store for us today.
Alright, well, Yellow definitely seems the more enthusiastic of the two.
Yeah. But for this game, we have to see how the purple navigate around the BP destructions, BP removers from the yellow side. It's not gonna be easy. It's definitely gonna be easy. Alright, so once they are all ready, then we can start the final match for Vina StarHeart CS Vol.1. Oh, okay, okay, not really a bad hand, but you kind of have to rely a bit on his top deck. Okay, so we have given a go for the players. The players will now start their match. Okay, to open Kaiho. So right here, wait, yeah, this. Oh, sorry. Seems to have technical difficulty. Okay, get open Kaiho. Alright. So we are now actually starting the game already. Okay, so going first, Yamlo immediately go into the searcher. Oh, got into the soul magic. This is amazing against purple, where their BP is very, very low. This will very easily answer the bot spread that's gonna come from the purple side.
So now no Gun knows that he cannot spread his board too far.
Yeah. He cannot be too aggressive with it.
Yes.
Against yellow, if you want to safely go into your late game, you cannot give the yellow side too many cores. So now with one soul core on the field, the problem right now with the purple design in Battle Spirit Standard is not all effects can remove soul cores. Only specific cards can remove cores for soul cores from the spirits. So it's technically playing an uphill battle against a matchup that may not be as advantageous.
Right, let me see. Right, that's a steady setup for him.
Alright, dropping the Nexus first. That also means Yamlo is open up for an offensive turn here. But if he were to go aggro and it got paid off, then we will be able to see retaliation from Gun. But immediately go into attack. So is there any flash from Gun sides? No flash. No, I think he's checking whether he does he have a soul magic? Do you have he has any answer against Gun? Oh, he does have soul magic. Immediately removing the turn. Nice. So this is punish against the aggressive turn that Yamlo is pushing up. Then now he's gonna attack. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yep.
So down to 4 life. So it's a trade-off. A soul magic for 1 spirit, and then down to 4 life here against Gun.
Yellow, you will take it.
Yep, you will definitely take it. So going on to the plus 4. Then here, if there is not much play being made here, actually I may not think it's that of a good idea for the purple to attack. Because if let's say Yamlo were to have a free reign over the blockers, then he will be able to put Gun into a position where he's not able to afford to drop a very big spirits.
Yep. Right, that's why I think he's thinking, what should we do? Okay, he chose to attack.
Going for attacks here, so they are going to even out their life right here. So it's a 4 life to 4 life. So, then just pass the turn, no blockers, no nothing. Okay. Pass the turn and then go. So now Yamlo, oh, let's see what he has.
Right, he has the force to make a big play.
Yep. Well, he does have a soul magic.
Yep. He has the soul magic. He has force to make big plays. So we'll see what he does.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for a tempo, a slower tempo play here. Just trying to swap his hand. Doesn't seem like he have a good hand here. So let's see what he got. He's playing 3. He's playing 2 cores, I think. Yeah. So drawing back, and then let's see what is gonna follow up here. Gonna pay for 3 core.
Again, he doesn't need to watch this.
Oh, he's going for a next step. Is he going for a next step? Yep.
Swing first.
Swing, no flash. Then take down, then Gun down to 3, and then play the Nexus on main phase 2. And then play the magic to reduce 2000, and then use the soul magic to remove the spirit away. So now they even out. Both sides have 0 spirits.
Quite a costly play.
It's a very costly play here. It's total of 2 cards being used here. But the vanilla is making most of its value. So the 2 cards trade off to 1 may not be the best. Oh, another one. It's like, can you remove this one again? And it's not gonna be easy. And then it's a good opportunity for him to just go for another poke. Because Yamlo have just shown 2 cards from his hand, it doesn't really have much to work with.
Yep. Let's see, Yamlo has 3 cards in hand, we're not sure what they are.
Yeah. But he already committed 2 magic. One of the magic can return back to his hand if one of his Ley Long got destroyed. But there's nothing on the board now, so he can't really make use of it.
So let's see. Are we going to-
Yep, so this is going for a quick poke. No flash down. Both players are really neck to neck, going life to life, even removing anything they see on the field. And then just passing a turn, skipping the main phase 2, passing a turn, not doing anything on the main phase 2, and then just giving it to Yamlo.
Again? Have the resource to make a big play.
Yep.
Will he take it? Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna play 4 cost, and this is a searcher. So he has open 3 and add immediately get into the X-Res. This is a good counterplay coming from Yamlo. Not to mention his succession is also online as well. So he should be able to immediately drop this X-Ray on the board to quickly answer the few that Gun have. Yep. Is he going for it, or is he gonna drop something smaller?
Yeah, he might save it for something bigger.
Yeah. Because currently right now this is all Gun is showing. Doesn't really show that whether you have anything big or not. So if he choose to commit here, Gun can easily punish it into his other turn. Oh, difficult situation for Yamlo. Not too sure whether to commit the X-ray right here or to play it slow a bit. Well, he's down to 3 life. He has to consider that the offense. Oh, he's using a succession already. So is he trying to commit here? He's counting. If all goes well, he's using the magic. So he uses 2 costs, 2 for 3 cards. But I'm not sure if it's the right play here though. He's down to 3 life. He's using it knowing that he has the space to take the damage.
Yep.
But that also means you are going for a more later turn, which is not bad. So now going into Gun's turn.
Yep.
And good thing it doesn't commit the X-ray. It's already been reviewed on the field. Into
So
the hand
that
already.
means he cannot overcommit.
Yeah, he cannot overcommit as well. So not gonna be easy here, but the Vanilla is definitely doing a lot of work against Yellow.
Yes.
Especially with a high BP body. But I think I do saw like Baby Gun can make one big play here, which is the X-ray. I think I saw an X-ray in Gun's hand. Oh yeah, there is an X-ray here, but it's a 9 cost. So with succession, you should be able to pay for it. Maybe around 5 costs.
Is it the play to make?
Yeah, it's a play to make now. But it's counting the call. At this point of the game where both players are neck to neck and the resource seems to be quite equal. So if the decision made here does not pay off, then you can see the tempo swing very easily.
Because Gun knows exactly what Yamlo has right now.
Yeah, correct.
He knows what him.
So he cannot overly commit small bodies for no reason.
He can play the small body. If he does commit the big one,
He might get punished for it.
yeah, exactly. One right here of game. This guy doesn't make for cricket.
Yep. So contemplating doing the movie. I think this is by far like a purple player thinking quite long.
Yes.
Means you are using a succession. That means he is going into it. He's gonna remove one core into the reserve.
Possibly as well.
Yep. I think it's 4 cores. 4 cores.
Yep.
Yeah. With 1 succession. So he's gonna go for quick poke. If no issue, I think Yamlo will choose to block here. You don't want to go into like too low life. Unless you know that the next turn you are gonna drop is gonna be a very big turn.
Yeah, I mean he's in 3 life right now. If the extra body can make a difference.
Yeah, at this point of the time, you don't want to overly commit your attacks. Really, it's actually very dangerous.
Yeah, so because at the moment Gun can actually finish him off.
Yeah.
So
Oh. So no flash. Then Yamlo will choose to take the life. That means he need the core to he wants to retain the body. If the body stays and the attack, the number of attack that Yamlo can do is more than 3 with 0 blockers, he can effectively seal out the game. But at this moment, Gun is definitely contemplating whether to attack or to just enter main phase 2 and go for another bot summon.
Yep.
But because the X-Rare is in Diablo hand,
Yes.
whatever he dropped must be above 4,000. Otherwise, it's gonna be for nothing.
Tough choices here.
Yeah, very tough choices.
Also, remember, Yamuk has a fresh hand from the magic that he played.
Hmm?
So,
Yeah.
Yamuk does have a fresh hand.
Yeah, he does have a fashion.
Yes,
We don't know what he has. It's a three unknown cards that we didn't know. Yeah.
Yes, next turn you have 5 cards, which will be quite a struggle here.
Yep. Oh, so he's gonna use for the magic to move 2 cores. You have to destroy 1 though. So he's training a body off for a body.
Alright, one.
Just to play it more safe lah. Then main phase 2 and then pass. That means the turn now goes back to Yamlo. He's definitely calculating whether he can still close out this game. But even if he don't close out the game also, he can do a good removal turn, putting Gun into 0 spirit state.
Those spirits, 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Next turn, yeah.
The resource is definitely on Yamlo's advantage, yes.
Yellow does have the core advantage. He does have the card advantage. We'll see what he can do.
Yellow is quite nasty against purple. So he's probably considering the X-Rare play here that is added to his set. If all goes well, he should be able to remove the spirit off the board. But whether to attack or not is a different thing.
Yes. Although putting for 1 is not the worst decision right here. You put him at 2.
But you do want to be careful though. By any means necessary, 2 life is a very big risk to be able to commit an attack.
Alright, he does play it.
Yep, he does play it now. So he's gonna choose a target to minus 2,000, and then he's gonna summon and minus another 2,000. So 4,000, 6,000 in total already. And then if there's no problem, he's gonna go into attack step just to add another 2,000 onto the number. So now he's just worried that if he spread his core too evenly, Gun might have answer just to clear them out both. So he's gonna use the so-called on it. Use the spirit to attack minus 4,000 and then clear it off. And no flash from Gun's side. He's gonna down to 2 life. It's a very weird turn here. It's a very slow pacing turn, I would say. It's not in terms of the players, it's just that the options and the risk presented is not very good to just go like, oh, attack, I attack. Then yeah, even you see Yanglo's expression, he do know that the risk is a very big risk if he decide to commit the attack here. So okay, so he's gonna leave a blocker and then he's gonna pass the turn. He's leaving, but very smart of Yanglo to leave the soul core there. So you are forced to use either a magic or soul magic to clear it off. So now down to Gunton. Okay, so now he committed the successions. Going into the X-Rare. This X-Rare has a summon effect where you select 3 spirit and then each of them will have 1 call goes to the reserve. Like, it also targets soul call as well. So it's not gonna be as easy. Oh, soul magic plays here. And then he's gonna drop attacking for 1 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, for 2. Oh yeah, it has an effect. If he got depleted during that turn, the damage he attacked will plus 1 damage. So that is the game there already. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I mean, it's a very good game for both players, man. It's like the game surprisingly take a turn for the worst for both players. The soul magic exchange into the cores. Like, both players have plays and have answers equally. It's just that at the later stage of the game where both player life is so little, like scenario like this really combination like this really spin them out of the equation. Well, what a game. Fundamentals is very important in this game. At the same time, you also want to be careful with whether your commitment early does pay off or not.
Alright, then congratulations, Gun.
Yep. So congratulations for Gun to winning the Vina CS. Only one champion. The first champion for Vina StarHeart CS. There's more to come. You're gonna do both for Eternal and gonna do both for Standard.
Yep.
So the next one is probably gonna be Eternal format. Then just stay tuned for any announcement. Let me just wait for more info and then we'll announce it on our page. If you haven't followed our page yet, do follow us on Facebook. Vina StarHeart tournament. Then you feel free to subscribe here to just for any following updates. Then I think once you're done here, thank you for having me, Bob.
Right, of course. Anytime.
Yep, anytime. So I'll see you guys.
Right, I'll
Thank
see you
you.
guys next time.